Morning students, today we are going to discuss 8th class 16th lesson, right? What was the abolition of zamindari system? Because in this lesson already we discussed all those things, only except this table, right? Only this table, right? In the previous class already we discussed the Land Ceiling Act, right? Land Ceiling Act 1972 to 1975. What was the 1972 to 75 means? This kind of the Land Ceiling Act is made in the 1972. Actually, is the legislative, the assembly is passed this bill in the 1972. But when it comes to the implementation, in implementation happened in 1975. The 75 we started the implementation, right? What does the Land Ceiling Act? See, Land Ceiling Act means those who have the excess land, right? Those fellas, those people, those who have the excess land, that land has to be occupied, controlled by the government. That land should be take control from the government, from those fellas, right? How much percentage we have? What are the excess land? See, when it comes to the irrigation, those who are having the 10 to the 27, those who are about 27, those who are having about 27 irrigation land, 27 acres irrigation land, that excess land should control from the government, right? They will take the kind of the land, and that land they didn't have any kind of the right. Those who are having the above 27, that is the irrigation land, right? But when it comes to the dry land, almost 54 acres, those who have the 54 acres, they can have their own rights on that land. But excess land, those who above the 54 acres, the excess land, that land should be controlled by the government. Right? Already we discussed almost 8 lakh acres, right? Almost 8 lakhs acres, the controlled by the government. They take land from the government, the excess land they get. Then the land will be distributed. Those who are the poor fellows and those who are the don't have the landed laborers, right? We can do the landed labor, the tenants, all those things, right? See, but what are the changes? What kind of the changes we have, right? We can observe, right? This graph, the structure of this kind of the graph, the structure and the distribution of the land holding, right? The structure, this all is in the graph. This table showing the structure and the distribution of the land holding. The land holders in the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh due to the respective years. 1955-56, right? What was the 1955-56? We abolished in the zamindari system, right? We abolished here the zamindari system, or removed here zamindari system, right? 1980 to 81, right? Why? Because 1980 and 81, after the Land Ceiling Act, right? After the Land Ceiling Act, we can compare this year. Then 2005, 2006. As per our textbook, we have got data from the 5, 6. Only the 2005 and the 2006, right? These are the table. This table shows to the land or the distribution of the lands and lands. Those who are having the land holding and Telangana and the Andhra. This is our title. And here respected years 1955-56. After the abolition of the zamindari, 80 and 81. After the Land Ceiling Act, and nowadays the 2005 to 2006. What we given right here, the land share in the number of land holdings, right? The share, how many fellows, how many people they have the lands, right? The land holding, right? See, we are the teachers here. The 5 teachers we have, 5 teachers, right? Only among the 5 teachers, 2 teachers have the lands. Only 2 teachers have the lands, right? Remaining then the 3 teachers, they doesn't have any kind of land. So those who are among the 5, how many percentage is here? 2%. We can say that. But let's come to the percentage right here. The 2 fellows having the land controlling. 2 fellows having another 3 also, they don't have land control. But when it comes to show how many people they are, 5 members, right? These 3 members comes to the share in the cultivated areas. Right? I know you didn't understood. See, those fellows, those who have the land holding, right? Those who have the owner of that land, right? We call the share in the number of land holders, right? Next, share in the cultivation areas, right? The cultivated acres, right? Those fellows who have the share in the cultivated acres, right? The cultivated acres. See here, the share in the cultivated areas. How many areas they are the cultivated? The share in same as usual. The share is the number of land holdings and share is the cultivated area. The share is the number of land holdings and the cultivated areas. Cultivated area. But here also the given. Here also given small. The small farmers, the small peasants, the small landholders. We can say that 0 to 5 acres. Medium, those who are 5 to 25 acres. 5 to 25 acres. And those who are the large amount of those landlords, we can call them. Those are the above 25 acres, right? Above 25 acres. As well as our 1972 Ceiling Act, as per the 1972 Ceiling Act, those who are having the excess 27 acres, that land should be controlled by the government, right? That we call the above the large amount of the acres 25, above 25. The small peasants, we can say the small peasants, those who are the small farmers, 0 to 5 acres. The sharing land holding the 58%. How much percentage? The 58% is the land they are the holding. How many percentage people are the holding this kind of the 0 to 5 acres? 58% is the holding. But when it comes to the cultivation area, only 18%. Right? When it comes to the cultivation, only 18%. When it is 1955 and 56. Why? Because the most of the lands is under control by the zamindars. Right? Under control by the zamindar. So the land holding is the 58%, but when it comes to the cultivation area is only 18%. 50 only 18%. But when it comes to the 1881, right? The land holding is 73, and when it comes to the cultivation is 29. Right? Land will be distributed to many people. Land will be distributed in many fellas, but only cultivated areas is the 29. When it comes to the 5 to 6, when it comes to the 5 to 6, same as the land holding is the 83%. The land holds, they have the landlord holding the 83%, but when it comes to the share in the cultivated areas, the how many area of cultivated areas only we have only the half of the area, only 48% is the started the cultivation. Same when it comes to the medium, acres 5 to 25, the 32% is we have the land holding, right? So sharing the number of land holding, how many percentage we have? Only 32%. But when it comes to the sharing the cultivation area, the 44% is the 44%. In 1980-81 set the 25-52. Right? You can observe here after the Land Ceiling Act 1980-81, the 25% is the land holdings we have. Only the 28%, 25% is those who have the land, and when it comes to the cultivated area is 52. The cultivated area is 52. But those who have the 25% is controlling the up to 52% of the land areas. The 52% of the land areas. When it comes to the same land holding here, 16% they have, but they are controlling the cultivated area 46. They are controlling the 46. Same here the land. So 10% we have land holdings, and the cultivated areas they are controlling 38. 2% see the 19 after 81. Why? Because the drastically we can say that will decrease here. So when it comes to the 10 to the 2%, almost 8% is a decrease. Why? Because the land ceiling and those who are the excess 25 acres, those who are having the about 27 acres, that land will be controlled by the government, right? Then automatically the number will be decreased here, right? But still they have a 2%, but they still have the dominated in the cultivated area is 19%. But when it comes to the 2005 to 6, only 1%, hence. But when it comes to dominated, will be the decrease. Why? Because most of the denominators they will have their lands, right? The 6%, right? This is the table. Then we have here the doubt, right? How could we explain the table? How could we explain right there as a paragraph wise in the table, right? First, what we have this kind of the table. First, this table is regarding. This table shows to the distribution of the landlords, the distribution of the land holdings in the Andhra and the Telangana. In the Andhra and the Telangana. And respected years is the 1955-56, 1980-81, 2005 and 6. Right? What we have to write? This year, after the abolition of the zamindar system in the 1956, after the abolition of the Land Ceiling Act, after the making the Land Ceiling Act 1951, and we can see the new days eras, present days eras. See here in this table given to the small, medium, large, large kind of the farmers, the small, medium, large kind of the farmers acre, and as well as they giving the share in the holding the land, and the cultivated areas. sharing the holding land and the cultivated area in the respected years. The respected years. Then you have to write it. Then you have to compare, right? In the small area, the small farmers 0 to 5 acres, those who have the 0 to 5 acres, in the year of the 1955 and the 56, they have the land holding the 58, and when it cultivated areas, just to say in the 80%. But when it comes to the medium, 20 to 25 acres, those who have the same 1955 to 50 years, the 32 and 44, right? You can have two choices here. You can explain regarding only these years, the first part, or you can go with the only these lines, right? You can compare with the only the small acres, 0 to 5 acres, 5 acres areas, those who are having the villas. You can compare to 1955, 56, 80, 81, 2005, 2006. This is the one choice. Another one is you have to take only the 1955 to 56, right? And among them you have to compare small and medium and the large. Small and medium and the large. This you have the two ways. But whenever you have the explanation, you are explaining only the small acres, the small farmers 0 to the 5 acres. You have to clearly explain this, and you can make the space between the while you are explaining the middle one, right? The examiner will be clearly the observe. You are explaining regarding the only the small acres, only the small farmers. Next is the medium farmers, those we have, right? Then another choice you have the 1955, 56. You can write it nicely, edit, and you have to explain 1955, 56, 80, 81. And these are the two, right? These are the two, right? That's it. This is our lesson, abolition of the zamindari system. I hope you understood. Thank you.